To Roy Orbison. He was recently awarded his first Emmy as musical director for the CBS television special, The Beatles, The Night That Changed America. Please welcome award-winning music producer Don Was to the stage.
Well, thank you so much, and it's a real honor to be here today to testify on behalf of my hero and my good friend, Al Schmitt. You just heard all the facts about the breadth and the depth of Al's 60-year career and the awards and the accolades that followed. There's really no one else in the music business who can come close to matching the singularity and the uniqueness of his accomplishments. There's no other engineer, producer, mixer in the history of music who set out in the 1960s and made immortal records, immortal records, and continue to do so in every decade right up to the present time. Now, to put the magnitude of that accomplishment into perspective, it's not even hyperbolic to say that it's the same thing as if John F. Kennedy were still the president of the United States. Okay? Not just the president, but like a great president who won 23 Nobel Peace Prizes. Or it's like going home tonight and putting on Sports Center to discover that Mickey Mantle was still the batting champion of the American League. Really, the only comparable person I can think of is Mick Jagger, who still weighs 135 pounds, can dance around for 2.5 hours, and is still the best front man in rock and roll. And I do not think it's out of line to say that Al Schmitt is the Mick Jagger of producer engineers. For those of you here today who don't actually make records for a living, let me try to elucidate what it is that makes Al's work so special. And here's a true story. A year ago, the legendary Steve Miller came to the Blue Note offices here in the Capitol Tower to play me his newest album. And I listened for a minute, and I said, "Did Al Schmitt record this?" And he was really surprised. He was taken aback, and he said, "Yes, how did you know?" And I said, "I knew it was Al because your vocals sound better than I ever heard them before." That's true. And that's a very big deal. In addition to his unparalleled skills and talent, Al brings a humility and a generosity to his session. He's not there to leave his thumbprint on the artist's forehead. He's there to quietly bring out the warmth and the intimacy of their performance. That's a very noble mission, and let there be no mistake about it. It takes a beautiful cat to consistently make such beautiful records. I can honestly think of, that's right, I can think of no other figure in the entire music business who is as loved and respected as Al Schmitt. So on behalf of all the engineers, producers, and musicians in the world, I say, Al, you're our leader, you're our role model, you're our inspiration, and no one is more worthy of this star than you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, Don.